Just go here. What's up, guys? How are you? How am I today? I'm good. How are you guys? I'm good. How are you? I wish I could start getting on stream earlier. The reason why I can't get on stream earlier is I don't fall asleep until 7 in the morning. I just lay there. I can't sleep. We gotta look for a beast with haste aura.
Another trophy.
Bonk. I can't quit after 10 years. Let's see how we feel, man. Let's see how we feel. You were checking out my schedule a while ago, and it looked like I wasn't going to stream today. Streaming every day for 10 years, no exceptions. Alright, monkey boy, let's get in here. Get in there. Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there. Very good, very good, very good. Hey, Jadson, how are you? It's a beast with no haste aura. That's a demon. Doesn't count. That's a humanoid. Get in there, boys. That's undead, not what we want. After 10 years, go day by day just for fun. One thing that I am considering is playing like the opening week of every single ARPG launch and then just disappearing. Just disappearing until the next launch. Well, I couldn't read that one. He killed him too fast. Okay. Not a beast. We're looking for the beast, boys. That's not a beast, that's a humanoid. Bonk. Dead. Would highlight best with specific skills. Do you mean like, what do you mean? Can you explain to me what you mean? It's bad. Oh, this is a 20 all res ring. This is what I need. Oh, fuck, I should have seen if there was an essence on it. Fucking stupid idiot. This is a 20 all res ring. Yeah, we have to wear this instead of this. We need more decks. Why is there such insane attribute pressure in this build? My God, man. Is it not fucking insane? Can't do anything around here, right, Kongor? Right, Dead Rabbit? What's up, guys? Dude, the fucking... so annoying, man. Can I even change this? I don't know if I can drop a point of int. Okay, I can. Jesus Christ, man. You're vibing? Nice. Did you guys come here to see the end of Monkey Boy? Okay, my fire res is giga shit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. You came here for a handsome streamer? Well then, why did you come here then? I will say I'm a lot more handsome now than I was a year ago. I lost almost 20 pounds. So I'm not as much of a fat ass as I was a year ago. That's not bad. We got to do Breach to craft some good stuff, guys. Oh, Dead Rabbit was here, but I'm not bad either. Oh yeah, I forgot Dead Rabbit is here. It makes so much more sense now. Question mark? Oh, Rabbit's confused? I can explain, Dead Rabbit. King Conger wants to put wants to put your wiener in his mouth, but he's not the only one though. You've got options. I'll send you a DM later. Not from me, of course, for somebody else. Take the Omen Scepter. It could be a +10 minion, or it could be that. I'm installing Discord as we speak. This has piqued his interest. Don't send me that emote, Kongor. I just did you a favor. I broke the ice for you. Yo! Monkey, kill him! You only have one job! Get in there, boys. Okay, Valor. We're gonna need that later when we're actually strong. It's not that, Kongor. It's not that I read it differently. It's that sometimes I purposely try to make it weird. Trust me, it's all part of the plan. What's this? Oh, okay. Well, none of this can be good, right? Like, name one good item. Like actually nothing. The boots. I don't know. The boots. I don't know. Guys, what do you do when you get a unique reward that doesn't say belt? Like, what do you even do? I literally have no ideas. If it doesn't say belt, it's fucking useless. We need to, by the way, we need to complete this. Monkey, kill stuff. Monkey! Beast, but he doesn't have the right mods. Wait, we're actually straight up losing here. Oh, god damn it, man. That's it. I'm telling Jonathan right now. What's the name of this map? Crypt. That's it. Messaging Jonathan. Alright, where's Mr. Jonathan? God, he hates me. Here he is. Back to Breach. Have to run this constant. I've talking to him about how the breach spawns enemies in these little secret passages through the wall. Okay. I sent Jonathan a message and a screenshot about how the breach is spawning enemies like through this wall, and it's counting that number of enemies for me to have to go through a secret passage and kill in order to complete my breach, and that's kind of dog shit. As always, Jonathan never has to do anything that I say, but he actually Jonathan seems to love talking about PoE 2. He seems to love it. So if I bring up anything, breach, ritual, maps, minions, this item sucks, this makes no sense, this, he seems to actually still enjoy just talking about it. So until he tells me to stop, I'm going to keep doing it. If it doesn't say belt, I walk away. Exactly. Guys, I threw down 2 of the best parses in the world yesterday. I almost got world #1 Magtheridon. And I got one of the best parses in the world on Alar. So I got 2 pretty damn good parses. I almost got world #1 Magtheridon. Close.
Many services.
This has attack speed on it, but it has to have, well, maybe for projectiles these gloves are good. I don't know. Maybe those gloves could be good for something. I have no idea. Rax, I have a 94 plant druid. I'm having a blast. I tried some other builds, but they get boring real fast. Exactly. It's plants or nothing, man. This monkey build, not fun. Plants, super fun. This might be an unpopular opinion, but does anybody else find the monkey build like, I don't know, just actually just not that fun? It's not that bad. It's not the worst build ever. It's fine. But it's really not that fun. I liked the ants way better than the monkey. The monkey is goated, you're crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, I need this desert rune so badly. Monkey, get over here. We need the desert rune, monkey. Oh, I love cuck builds where you just watch. Like, don't get me wrong, but I don't like one stupid ass minion. I want to have like 12. I want to have like 12 wasps that fly everywhere and murder everything. I want to have 12 bee drills, not one stupid ass monkey. Get in there, boys. Get in there, boys. I didn't click the thing. Oh, yeah. It's absolutely powerful. No doubt about it. It's absolutely powerful. We'll click the thingy here in a second. How do you look? How did I take the For the Jugular passive for Plant Daddy? From the Ascendancy, Candolph. Read Ascendancy 3 and 4. The Ascendancies let you take passive points that you otherwise wouldn't normally be able to click. Oh, I need to click the button. Exactly, Ivan. Yeah, that's why you go with a... That's why you always start with a very, very good starter build in the league. One that, you know, doesn't require very much gear. That way you just have the most free time. Here's 2 to all minion skills. It has very bad... Has very bad everything, though. Even those would have more... Let's get rid of it. Give me that desert rune, by the way. Yeah, so we need to drop lightning res if possible. This is cold. Lightning res right here. There we go. That's looking a little better. Should be fine. You definitely buy Headhunter is better than Palm of the Dreamer for sure. Headhunter is definitely better than Palm of the Dreamer. It's not even close. It's a lot better. Some may even describe it as mucho el bettero. It's a humanoid, so we don't care. I don't know why, but I have so much fun playing hardcore SSF. It's fun when everything matters and you can't just trade for what you want. You have to find it. And it's so much harder to find it or craft it. Makes the game more fun for me. You guys should try hardcore SSF sometime. It's fun. Is this build easier than playing Plant Daddy? I would say somehow yes. Here you do actually nothing. Plant Daddy, you do something, just not much. Here you actually do nothing. Well, the Gauntlet's completely different, Susamon. The Gauntlet is not just hardcore SSF, it's also a much harder game, right? You gotta try hardcore SSF in the regular game. You died while taming the monkey in Act 3. Well, you gotta give the monkey some respect. He's tanky. You gotta go get the monkey when you're a little bit stronger where he can't one-shot you. The chick is up the news. Do bad. You love my guides, but the real value is in the Spanish that you learn from me. Well, I've had a lot of years of practice, buddy. I'm just happy to share the knowledge. Just trying to help, you know. Looking for the breach here. We can't pass up on any breaches because breaches are going to be how we make all of our gear. The breaches will make all of our gear, or let's say a lot of our gear. Let's at least say that. How do you pronounce jalapeno? Jalapeno. At least that's how all of my classmates and the subway employees pronounce it, so it's got to be right, right? Would you like some jalapenos on that? Wow, sir, your Spanish is impeccable. Come on, guys. Kill some breach mobs. Come on. Here, I'll go with you. Come on. I'm going to show you. Yeah, you can tame any unique beast. I think any of that. You could even tame Tornado Bird if you want. But it has been so far thoroughly studied. And it is a almost universal consensus that the best thing to tame is the monkey. So let's actually go to the breach thing right now. Well, the minions will get better. My minions will get way faster and way stronger. My guy is a total shitter right now, so. Why doesn't it pull the womb gifts? I don't understand. Why doesn't it let me pull the womb gifts from my stash? We're just going to go all in on catalysts here. Okay. Well, the only way we can get catalysts in this game that I know of, pretty much the only way is through Breach, so we gotta spec into catalysts for our gear one day. Hi, Peepo. How are you? There is a stash icon next to the Genesis tree. Oh. There is. Okay. We're gonna have to look at that next time we go there. Hi, Zulu. Next game is England versus Croatia. Can you tell me when the game starts? I'm going to put it on my other monitor. This is going to go over so well. I'm going to be playing hardcore SSF while watching the soccer game while talking to you guys. What could possibly go wrong for my character? It's now. It's in 2 minutes. Okay. I should be able to pull it up here. Dude, did you guys see Messi? My God. And Mbappe and Holland? My God. Yesterday was an insane soccer day. Crazy. What did the Dutch fans do? What is this song? It's Time 3. Looking good, boys. It's a win. +4 to all cold spells. Okay. This has 23 cast speed on it. Let's keep the cold spell Jim Bob thingy bob. This is bullshit. Alright, boys. We're creeping into the abyss. Yeah, Ewan Dobson is one of the best guitarists ever. The guy you just heard. That's one guy, one guitar. That song you just heard. Let's go to Exalts, I guess. Vimy, how are you? What's up? That's a beast, but he has hasted, but not haste aura. We want haste aura. Take him out, boys. Take him out, boys. Thanks a lot for the plant build. Been having a blast since league start with it. Getting into mirror territory. Is the Prism of Belief really worth it? Well, if you get a +3, 3 levels to plants is insane. But if you have a really godly jewel, like nowadays there's you know 5 jewels. If you get crit, cast speed, da 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 da. I mean, jewels can definitely be pretty damn good. But +3 levels? Are they +3 levels good? I mean, no, probably the +3 levels is gonna win every time. I could pair this. Are there any good cold builds out there? What about spell totems? Do you stack cold spells on spell totems? Why does the Trial of Chaos suck? Ah, yes, I can explain that. That is because Jonathan hates us. Okay, hold on. I gotta fix some things. First of all, I gotta open the England-Croatia game on my other monitor. So let me do that. Let's see. England versus Croatia. Okay, 0-0, and then I have to message Lee something I just remembered. Okay. I have explained to him what we must do. And usually, whenever Lee and I are doing something, usually I have to do all of the work. And then Lee has to fix it at the end or set it up at the end. But this one is actually different. This is the first time, I think, ever in 7 years, Lee actually has to do all of it. It has to be him. I love it when I don't have to do stuff. This is great. We need to do this more often, for sure. So we go to an abyss, and then I just roll around until the abyss is cleared. Yep. Okay, so I roll over here, I roll over there, you know. Who knows? Wait, Kane still plays? I thought he was like 90 years old. Any tips for the trials? The trials are terrible, man. You're going to think I'm trolling you. I'm actually not trolling. One great tip is just buy the 4th Ascendancy. If you've got a couple of divs, you can buy the 4th Ascendancy and just not even do it. But if you actually want to do it, I would definitely do Trial of Suck My Ass instead of Trial of Chaos for sure. Alright, boys, come over here. Take them down, boys. Oh, I got hit. Boys, protect me. Protect. Protect! Guys, kill stuff! How is it still alive? Jesus! Penalty kick. Oh, my game crashed. Harry Kane, 94 years old. Penalty kick in the 8th minute? Will I ever do a later demo? I could, Sir Beard. I could. Maybe for next league, I'll show acts 1 through 4. I need to get better at speedrunning, though. This is the longest you've ever played a league, you lug plant daddy? Hell yeah. Okay, senior citizen kicking a penalty kick. So, I don't understand. I'm a little confused. So, after you kick a penalty kick, you can run forward and you can hit the rebound, right? Why didn't Kane, like, as he was kicking the penalty kick, why didn't he use that momentum to go forward? The ball came right in front of him again. They're checking the penalty. Wait, is Croatia allowed to run into the box before the penalty is kicked? Okay, retake. I've never seen this. Retake a penalty? Okay. Wow, this is a pretty nice shield. Might save that for a rainy day. What a shit build. I'm sorry. This is like the best build in the game. This is one of the very best builds in the game. Guys, I'm playing hardcore SSF, and I just got to the end game. I just got here. Playing the hardest game mode, and I just got to the end game. If I don't die, check out how powerful we're going to be in a little bit. Wait till I get Haste Aura. Wait until I get a weapon that isn't from Act 1. Wait until I get the 3 minion levels I'm missing here and the 2 minion levels I'm missing here. Gonna one-shot everything. Giga overkill everything in the game if we can stay alive. Which I probably can't, so everything that I just said will probably never happen. I didn't see your build. Well, the strongest build in the game, once again, is going to be Cast on Crit Comet, right? That's going to be the strongest build again, probably. It's going to be Cast on Crit Comet again. So. Oh, level 16 gem? Oh, Big Dick just went up 1 level. We got a 7-incher, boys. 75. Printing. All right. Now we got to make a decision, guys. Do we just keep going all in on evasion? I mean, I haven't died yet. I think I'm going to go... Should I go for this 30% evasion and the movement speed? That seems pretty good. I think I have every companion node that we want. Let's type in deflection. Guys, how good are these deflection nodes right here? Yes, because as you get more companions, you become more invulnerable. Is there an actual mechanic that makes you invulnerable, or are you just saying that the minions being there will block stuff? Loyalty on each companion? Oh, you're saying just as you get more. Well, I already have loyalty. I have loyalty on Wild Protector, and I have loyalty on Dire Tusk Boar. Who else would I get loyalty on? Go for Principle of the Hollow and Teaching of the Keeper. What am I going for? It's up. Up, up, up. It's pretty far away. What happens if you click both of these? You get something godly. I think my monk has this. This is just too far away, though. I need to get some value right now is the problem. My evasion is 57, and my deflection is also 57. That's probably bad, right? That's not good. The cap for both is 95, right? Let me read exactly what evasion does. What does evasion do exactly? It grants a chance to avoid strikes or projectiles. So you just, yeah, it's just a chance to take 0 damage. And then if the attack gets through, deflection is the ability to take less damage from the hit, right? Oh, here, oh my, a 19? Excuse me? On 19? Are you fisting me right now? Bonk. We're gonna stay a little back here. I'm more afraid from the actual rune. It's the stone itself than the monsters coming from the stone. Isn't that weird? That's a super awesome drop. I have a level 19 skill gem? Certainly there's no way I can use this. Yeah, I need to be level 84. I'm 9 levels too low. I'm very happy to have that. Very good, 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 very good. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Those gloves could be good. Let's pick them up. Oh, I'm going back to the beginning because I'm dumb. Do I have Ghost Dance? Wait, am I supposed to... Am I supposed to have Energy Shield in this build as well? Because currently I'm like pure... I'm pure evasion.
What do you need?
25 movement speed, evasion, energy shield. So this is much better than mine. By a lot. Much better than mine by a lot. Okay. 69 cold res, nice. Well, I could put in a 60 life rune for now. Let's do that, I guess. Just take some life for now. Okay. Very good, very good, very good. You beat the hardcore of divinity on your piece of shit sorcerer? Nice. I'm gonna try to beat the Arbiter of Divinity on my piece of shit monkey boy. Start with the basics though. Let's see if we can get past this guy. Gone.
If you must.
All of that is bad, but it's not. We are getting Abyss points, guys. We're printing Abyss points. Making trash, sleeping. Thank you so much for the subs, guys. Hey, guys. Yeah, minion builds going okay. Get in here, boys. Attack, 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 attack. The monkey missed with his big slam. We'll never pick up a bow. Why would we play bows? Not doing that. All right, boys. I need you to clear the abyss so we can get stuff. Everybody clear the abyss so we can have things. Guys, does the 4th Ascendancy for Minion Boy do anything good for us? Do we get anything cute or no? Alright, guys, let's go this way. We gotta clear the breach. Take him out, boys. Big fireball, thank you for tanking it. Okay, everybody in the middle over here. Oh, wait, no, we didn't complete the breach. Never mind. Okay, back to the middle. I'm just gonna hide over here. They'll never find me. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Do I smoke weed? Not only do I not smoke weed, I have never smoked weed in my life or done any drugs. Never been drunk before in my life. Never didn't drink. Yeah, pretty much nothing, man. Never had an interest in any of that stuff. I'm as clean as it gets. I have taken a sip of 50 different beers in my life. My friends are over drinking. Ryan, take a sip of this. Guys, Ryan's going to take a sip of a beer. Okay, guys, I'll take a sip of it. It's going to taste like shit. I'm going to hate it like every other time, but why not? Yep, tastes like shit. No idea why you guys drink it. It's expensive and it's the most empty calorie on the planet. And alcohol is toxic to every cell in your body, but okay. Go on ahead, boys. Yeah, I never had an interest in any of those things. I got nothing against people who do it. All of my friends do everything that they've ever wanted to do in life. I love that for them. I love that they love that as long as it doesn't ruin their life. But no, I never had an interest. That's what they say. They say it's an acquired taste. You have to learn to like beer. That's like saying, hey, let me hammer this nail into your wiener. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's going to hurt. Yeah, it will hurt, but you'll get used to it. Trust me, after the 400th nail, you won't even feel it. No, I think I'd rather just not learn to like that. I don't want to learn to like that thing. I love that I don't love. I love that I don't love that thing. It's like one of my friends hates cheese and he hates mayonnaise. I was like, dude, you might be the luckiest person on planet Earth. You hate cheese and you hate mayonnaise? That's amazing. Don't ever learn to like it. Don't ever learn to like it. Yeah, I've seen that math, but it's you got to lay the totems down and then you have to blow them up, right? That kind of seems I would love to do spell totems, but I think I'd rather just see if I can make spark work by itself. my God, did you see that goal from Croatia? Holy. Oh my God, dude. Croatia. Oh my. Whoa. That was incredible. Oh, it's just incredible. Incredible goal. The goalie did a good job actually. He did the full layout dive and got a hand on the ball, but it was just kicked way too hard. No, 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 you never get this, but one day my cousin Bilo. Hmm. Oh my God, I got a plant daddy thingy. Wow. We might have to make plant daddy again, guys. Yeah, I'll take all of that. I'm 5 seconds ahead of you in the game, and calling it out helped you see the goal. All right, well, awesome. Yep. I think some people are ahead of me too, but I'll let you know if something exciting happens. That was an incredible goal. One of the best I've seen in the World Cup so far. Oh. Am I a fan of the NBA or nah? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know a lot. The NBA is probably the sport I know the most about. Oh yeah. I saw that the Lakers are probably going to get the Utah Jazz center. He's good and he's young. He's good and he's young. Could be really good for with Reeves and Doncic. You got your Plant Daddy tooltip to 95k. 95k is really strong. Yeah, that's really good. Now you just need a headhunter. I can't remember. I actually can't remember what his name is. I don't think it's Markkanen. I think it starts with a K, maybe. I don't think that's his name. Could be wrong, though. Kessler. There you go. Kessler. He's good. He might go to the Lakers, so him, Reeves, and Doncic will be very good for a long time. I have a feeling, I could be wrong, I'm not sure on this at all, but I have a feeling LeBron won't be on the Lakers next year. I don't know why more people aren't talking about this, but I think it might, I think it makes a lot of sense for LeBron to go to San Antonio. I think if you have most of the San Antonio team intact with LeBron James on the team specifically to pass the ball, drive and pass to Wemby, I think they win. I think they're the best team in the NBA. I think LeBron is a perfect fit in San Antonio. I think LeBron to San Antonio, and it's not even like LeBron is the centerpiece. It's still Wemby and Castle and all them. But LeBron's passing to those guys and his leadership, he's not gonna fucking melt down in the finals like they did. I think they just win. I think they just win. Just throw it away. Do I think Giannis is going to leave Milwaukee? Oh, England scored? Fuck, I missed it. What happened?
What do you need?
Damn it. I didn't see it. It was a header?
Quickly.
Was it a corner kick or a free kick or just a lob? Corner kick, header, crazy. Damn it, I missed it. In my opinion, so you asked me, is Giannis going to stay in Milwaukee? I would guess no effing way. Hasn't he been very, very publicly outspoken about how he does not want to be in Milwaukee? And they ain't never going to win, so... no. I'll tell you what, whichever team gets Giannis, though, is going to get a lot better. We'll see. What the thing I've heard, the most common theory I've heard is he's going to Boston. Boston's already pretty damn good, so they will be terrifying. I'd say if the San Antonio Spurs get LeBron James and can integrate him, specifically his passing, into their game, his passing and his leadership, I think the Spurs are instantly the best team in the NBA. If Giannis might go to Miami, I wouldn't be afraid of Miami. Any interest in hockey? Zero. I'm not a hockey guy. I don't know anything about it. One of my best friends is a hockey fanatic. He loves hockey more than life itself, and he plays hockey. He plays in a league, but no, I would struggle to name 5 hockey teams, period. Never been a hockey guy. I think LeBron to the Spurs makes them the best team in the NBA. And honestly, with how old LeBron is, that'd probably be like the best case scenario for him. Just dribble the ball down the court and uh, pass it instead of driving constantly. He's getting too old to drive to the basket like he used to. Just survey the land and throw it to the 8-foot tall center as a lob. Skill gem 16, I need this. The boar just got a level up. Nice. What are my thoughts on the minion build? I think it's very, very powerful. I'm not usually a fan of builds where it's one big minion is the main focal point. I'd rather have like 20 minions who are all pretty good that just give you insane coverage. Or if I'm going to have one big dick, then I want him to be a ranged big dick, not a melee big dick. If I had like the Wraith Lord, for example, in last Epoch, I love that. He's just shooting, boom, 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 killing everything. I'm 100% down for that. Single minion melee big dick, not my favorite. The problem is he's way better than the other options. This would be good. All right. We cleared everything. Nice.
If you must. Valgold is worth more than...
I think we can keep this one. It's not bad. Oh, Croatia just scored again. Man, this game is insane. Wait, what happened? I didn't see what happened, but I saw they scored. This is a crazy ass game. Ah, beautiful. Oh my god. The header pass, dude, the lob into the box with the header pass into the one time. Dude, do you know how difficult that is to do? Have you guys ever played soccer before? Try to make a lob pass like that into the box as a midfielder and then header it perfectly to the feet of your wide open teammate on the opposite side of the box and then one time it into the goal. That's just that's unreal skill level by these guys, man. Incredible. It's so difficult to do something like that. That's easy. Your stupidity is shining through, KO. Unbelievably low IQ comment. That's got to be rage bait. If I gave you 100 tries at doing any of those three things, you couldn't do a single one of the three jobs. You couldn't make a pass like that as a midfielder. You couldn't header it to the feet of your teammate on the opposite side of the box while turning your body in the air, and you couldn't one-time it through the defender's legs and past the goalie. You couldn't do any of the three jobs with 100 tries at each job. Not one of them. Take them out, boys. You want the lore of how the monkey got a big pillar? That's a good point. You know, one of the most important things about ARPGs is lore, right? We need to know the why behind everything. He just took it. Yeah, monkey saw a pillar and he took it. The end. He got it from the post office. It was Jim Brown's last day at the post office after 47 years of delivering mail. At the final day, he had a little too much to drink and drove his car into a post. He was still technically under the post office medical insurance, and he was okay. A couple bruises and cuts, but nothing major. He bought a 2012 Camry with the leftover money, and Monkey walked by and picked up the post, and here he is. What is happening? I can't move. Oh, there we go. One second here. Okay, we win. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of this. There we go. You're kind of stuck between Monkey and Jin as your next character. I don't think there is a less fun ascendancy to play than Jin. I almost think I'd rather play crossbows than Jin. So, but my definition of fun is not the same as everybody else's. What part of Jin do you dislike? The thing I dislike about Jin is you don't actually get the Jins. The Jins are hidden minions that you have to command to do things. Otherwise, you will never see them and they'll never do anything.
Acceptable.
When I heard of the Jin ascendancy, I thought, you know, we would actually have the Jins. But what the Jins are is they're just buttons on your bar. So, I mean, it's a bullshit, you know? It's a bullshit. There's no other way to say it. Jin ascendancy mucho el shito. It makes sense that they're in the Barya until they're commanded. Okay, no problem. Hey, Jin, get the fuck out of your Barya and attack constantly. Okay, we solved that lore problem. What's my favorite build type? I don't know if I have one. I like minions. I like ranged. I like melee. I like spells. I can tell you which one I like the least, I would say. I would say usually my least favorite archetype would be bows. It's very rare you see me play bows or crossbows in any game. That'd be probably my least favorite. I played lightning arrow once. I think I was one of the first content creators to actually have a lightning arrow guide in the way back in the day, and then I haven't played it since. Just not my cup of tea. I'm new to the game. Somebody gave me a bunch of stuff and said go the Twister build because your build is trash. Well, first of all, welcome to PoE, buddy. The Twister build is extremely strong. It's combo gameplay, though. As long as you're okay with doing combos to constantly do your damage, it's very strong. Let's go Croatia. 2-2, man. Good game so far. It's anybody's game. It's the anti-fub gun strat. No, it's just people have different interests, right? I just don't like bows personally. I almost like Demon Hunter until we got the God DH, where you essentially just turned it into a whirlwind build. Never played Demon Hunter really in Diablo 3, for example. Whenever I played Amazon in Diablo 2, I always played spears instead of bows. This has been a thing for a very long time for me. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I would not say that Twister is a very noob-friendly build. Twister is not the build that I would point a new player to play. That is not the right answer, in my opinion. In my plant build, do I use rune forging at all? No, not at all. Why do I say that? Because of the combo gameplay. That's part of it. The other part of it is Twister starts to feel really good with a decent amount of investment into the character. If I'm going to recommend a build to somebody, I want the build to be mucho excelente, por favor. Like right away. Right into the end game with very, very little to actually acquire. So, for example, I think this Minion build is very, very good because Monkey can bonk things with nothing. Monkey can absolutely bonk things on the head.
Well, that were unpleasant.
You got a mage blood? Nice. You can't find a good modded monkey. Yeah, I don't have a modded monkey at all. To anyone reading this message, you are beautiful just the way you are, and you are worth being loved. That's very nice of you to say, the friendly guy. I completely agree with you, except for Textasy. Everybody else, though, absolutely. Just not Textasy. Aaron joined just in time to be called beautiful. Aaron, on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being it doesn't move the needle at all, and 10 means it literally makes your entire week. If someone random comes up and just tells you, "Hey, you're beautiful," and then walks away, how much does that actually move the needle? Does it move it at all, or not really? What? It depends how attractive the other person is. Let's say just medium. Let's say medium. You'd give it a solid 7. Yeah, Texas C. Friendly Guys said everyone in chat was beautiful and worth being loved. I said, yeah, everybody except for Texas C. Pretty much I'm just trolling you like usual. Early teen girls tell you how pretty you looked in a new dress and it made your entire month? Damn, just one little comment, huh? I mean, if anybody ever one little compliment. If anybody ever compliments me on anything, guys, I'll report back. Till that day happens, I just don't even know. There goes my hero, Zordinary. I have a great smile. The only reason I have a great smile is because it's fake. I got kicked in the face when I was a kid, broke my glasses, and broke a bunch of my teeth. I got bicycle kicked in the face. It destroyed my teeth, so my teeth are actually perfect because they're veneers. So that's cheating. I'm rich. I'm rich because I have veneers. They were nearly free because I had dental insurance, and the dentist said, your teeth are so damaged from the accident that I can definitely submit this as like a medical claim, and you're going to have to pay almost nothing. You're going to save thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars if you let me submit the claim to make this a medical issue. And I said, well, I mean, I love free. So for them to completely, dude, it was actually a huge process. I'll tell you a funny story about how I got veneers for my teeth. I'll tell you a funny story. So I went to have them for essentially reconstruct my mouth. And the very first thing that they did, if you're squeamish, you're not going to want to listen to this. So I'm going to give you the opportunity now. Mute the stream for a few minutes if you're a squeamish person, if you don't like the Saw movies, mute the stream. Okay, so anyway, first thing I did was they shoved a needle in my gums in different places to numb me for what was going to happen. They're like, yeah, this is gonna be the worst part, is when we numb your mouth. I'm like, whatever, just go for it. They were definitely right. It didn't feel good, but it's fine. It's whatever. So they numbed a bunch of areas in my mouth, and then they took, I don't know, something like a grinder. England scored again. England scored again, by the way. I didn't see the goal, but I saw that they scored. So then they took like a grinder and they ground the remaining teeth that I had down. Let me see this goal real quick. I mean, just straight up. Just straight up. Yeah, that's just a clean goal. What can you say? Just ran faster than the defender and just used a little geometry to get it in there. So they ground all of my teeth into little tiny like pegs. And then they took the veneers that they were going to insert into onto the little pegs that they made. And then they were going to bond them together. The veneers are bonded to my actual teeth. But while they were grinding down all of my teeth and trying to shove the veneers into the little sockets and bond them, I actually had two problems. And they were, I don't know, more than 50% done when I finally, like, I was trying to talk to them and I finally spoke up. And so the dentist and his assistant took their hands out of my mouth, and I told them, I don't know if this is supposed to be happening, but I can feel everything that you're doing. Every tooth that you ground down, everything that you've done, I can still feel it after all those numbing injections. And the dentist kind of looked at me horrified. And he's like, oh my God, you're not supposed to feel that. And so he got back out the needle and injected me another 4 times. And then my mouth was completely numb. I couldn't feel anything. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I think that felt way worse for me than what it's supposed to feel like, because they definitely didn't give me nearly enough of the anesthetic or whatever. So now I could find that's one problem solved. And then the dentist started shaking his head, and he wheeled away from me on the stool and took off his little mask, and he says, Ryan, I have something so terrible to tell you. And he goes, I'm looking at the veneers that they've made for you, and they're really, really good, but they're not perfect. And I'm sorry. The 2 or 3 teeth that I've put in your mouth, they're perfect. But I'm looking very, very closely at these other ones, and they all have slight imperfections in them, because they have to like make the veneers in a lab specifically for your mouth. He said straight up, I'm not bonding these teeth to your mouth. I'm not doing it. So I have to send these back and tell the lab they fucked up. They're going to have to remake the teeth that we're going to attach here. And I'm going to have to give you like a fake mouth so you can actually exist for the next week, so you don't have little tiny holes. I'm going to have to make you a fake mouth real quick that you can wear as like dentures for a week. We're going to have to come back and do it again. I was like, oh, great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. But I at least appreciate him making sure they're perfect, I guess. And then he said, even though this was not my fault, I'm going to give you this entire procedure, my portion of it, which wasn't very much, for free. And I'm going to whiten your bottom teeth professionally for free so they match your other veneers. I was like, okay, well, that's nice. So I went back the next week, and this time he injected me with, I don't know, enough anesthetic to, I think, kill most human beings. So I definitely couldn't feel anything. And yeah, now my veneers are perfect, and my bottom teeth got professionally whitened, and they're mostly the same color. And yeah, that's it. That's my and then I found $5. That's the end of my story. Right. Yeah, you're in dentistry and you have to tell them immediately. Yeah, I'm just not a little bitch, you know. I was just like, I'll just tough it out. But then I didn't realize how long the procedure was going to be. I didn't realize how long it was going to take. And yeah, it wasn't even a complaint. I just said, I asked it as a question. I'm like, am I supposed to be feeling everything that you're doing? Because I definitely can. And he looked at me in horror. He's like, no. He apologized profusely, and I go, I mean, it's probably my fault. I probably should have just, said something way earlier. But yeah, it feels like you're killing me, kind of.
I serve. All gold is worth more than this.
So anyway, all of that spawned from, wow, damage as extra fire, spell damage, fire damage, +3 to all fire skills. If that was a +7, that would be sick.
All gold is worth more than this.
I mean, I'll take this, whatever. This might be a good campaign staff. Tier 1 rarity on this. Tier 2 fire res. See if we can hit minions on this. Of course not. By the way, I had a really good armor. What happened to that really good armor that I was going to desecrate? I can desecrate this one too. I could desecrate this as well. I can desecrate this as well. These are way better than mine. Let's see here. Desecrates a rare armor. This is going to be a suffix, right? Desecrates a rare armor. This could be either. I'm actually good with either one of them. It did a prefix, that's fine. Okay. Let's make some gear, guys. My Huntress has Booba Jiggle Physics in the character screen, and that's kind of wild. I guess, do you want me to thank Jonathan on your behalf, or how do you want to proceed from here? Cold and Chaos, 100%. That's an excellent roll. I think boobs are one of the only things that are universally loved by everybody. So I could either get 40 flat or 63% increased. So I think, it's actually going to be really close. I have a 25% increase, which brings it to 105. So is that something like x times 5/4 is 105? So I think 63 is better, right? $63. It's going to be close, actually. Should be very close. I'm going to take 63. It doesn't matter. That gave me 58, 40. It was 40 flat. 40 plus 25% of 40 is not 58. So yeah, that was better. All right. I think that was better. All right. Well, our energy shield is going to go up, but our armor is going to go down. Okay, let's pray that we can get another resist as the suffix and not a brick. 2.1 life regen. That is the biggest brick I've ever seen in my life. 30 int. Wow. Okay, well, we hit 1 out of 2. $190 energy shield. Very good, very good. Now, how are my resistances looking? I only need 1 fire rune. I will put the fire rune here. Can I drop this cold and this fire rune? I can definitely drop the cold rune for an island. One, two, three, four. And then we throw a fire rune in here. There we go. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. Very good. Now all of my resistances are capped. My chaos is a little bit higher. My evasion is almost exactly the same number. And I gained 400 energy shield. Wow. God, I love dick. I mean surviving. Sorry, a little slip there, guys. My bad. Total Austin Hackett. Thank you so much for the primes, guys. Appreciate you. Thanks for everything. Oh, this looks terrifying. All right, let's go anyway. Whatever. Yeah, I hate it when you have those little slips.
Almost a challenge.
We don't want a hammer. We ain't never going to play a warrior build. Okay. Very good, very good, very good. What level are we? We're 76. Okay. Dang it. Wanted to see what his mods were. Okay, open this up. What's this? I want absolutely none of these. Let's do that one. What class do I like the most in 0.5? Probably still Oracle. Still Oracle, probably. Oracle is Bay. All of those guys look to be demons. Okay. All right, let's go this way. You're starting mirror tier plants. Uh, I'm not. I'm not even understanding the question. Real Steel. What's the problem? You're making the mirror tier plant build, but what's the problem? You have 2 Kurgals slotted. Is that a type of rune or? What's the problem? Why can't you use a grand mirror? I haven't heard any bugs about it. Is there a bug with grand mirrors? You have a Kurgal on the gloves. What is a Kurgal? Is that a rune? What? You have a what? Are you saying that's a type of Kalgaran runes? So it says limited to 1, but is it limited to 1 of every Kalgaran rune? Or I'm just gonna have to pull up the guide. Okay. What? Oh, yeah. The gaze is limited to 1. Yes, you can only have 1 gaze. So we need to pick something else. Yeah, we can't have 2 of them. Yep, good call. Yeah, that's just not correct. We can't have both of them. Is anybody really, really far in Plant Daddy? Is there another really, really good rune that we can use in either the boots or the gloves? Anything for mana or movement speed or defense or anything? You can just sell it. You can just sell it again. If you bought one, you can just put it back on the market. Which one costs 40 divines? Okay, you lost. Oh, you put them both in. Well, that's my bad. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know if it had a limit of one last time. Let me log on Plant Daddy and let me look. That's just straight up wrong. My bad, dude. Let me look here. So I didn't even... Wait, what? There's... This is my plant guy? What are these? What are those boots? What's going on here? I'm so confused. Hi, Cajun. What's up, buddy? What's up, Puff? Let me look here at some Augs. Okay, do we have anything for gloves? No. Do we have anything for boots? That's terrible. I know what I'll do. I'll cheat. Let's look at Dead Rabbit's build. What did Dead Rabbit do for... Let me see if he has a mirror tier version of his plant guy. Let me look. Okay. Expensive Uber endgame. Oh god, he's using night scale, and he doesn't have dual sockets. He uses night scale in the Uber endgame setup. Maybe Abyssal Lich plays differently, but I try to drop night scale as fast as I can. He doesn't have multiple runes. Okay. Well, I'm unaware of any crazy good runes. We could go magnitude of non-damaging ailments. This would give us higher shock. 30% higher shock is good. Why don't we do that? Thane Granil. That seems pretty good. 30% higher shock. Because shock is a non-damaging ailment, right? Sorry, man. Let me fix this. Thanks for pointing it out. Let's go... Thane. Oh. Grenell's Rune of Mastery. And then here, same thing. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait. Hold on, that might be the wrong thing to do. Let me read this. This also gives us cast speed. If we dropped it from the gloves. 30% increase of shock would be divided by 5. I think this is fine. We're going to lose a little bit of cast speed, but we're going to gain 30% more shock, which would be divided by 5 since the base is 20, which would give us 6% multiplicative damage, right? 6% multiplicative damage is definitely better than the... I'm pretty sure it's better than 40% Arcane Surge. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. Sorry for making you waste some divines. I did not see that limitation. My bad, dude. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. You like the lizard scale for the pin on physical? Yeah, pin can be definitely valuable. Oh, wait. I was like, wait, how do I have so many maps unlocked? I'm on the wrong character. Are you going to get enough points for every skill? You get enough points for every skill in the endgame atlas, but that might not be what you're talking about. Okay.
As expected.
377 evasion. That's what we want. The problem is we kind of bricked both suffixes. We bricked 2 of the 3 suffixes here. Let's just get rid of it. My gear is kind of okay. Let's have some fun. Let's go to the breach tree and see if we can craft anything. Last league you played Plant Daddy. This time you're playing the Archer build and you're having so much fun. Love it, man. I love that you're having fun. Hell yeah. That's what we want. If you're having fun, that's what we want.
She provides.
It's the worst belt I've ever seen in my life. That is also the worst belt I have ever seen in my life. This is also the worst belt I have ever seen in my life.
The tree is.
This is also the worst amulet I have ever seen in my life. Okay.
Good to see you. Beware of the enemy.
So now let's pump all of this currency and see if we can get anything. What I want are catalysts. Okay, I ran out of high blood. That's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're doing stuff. How do you unlock all the points in the breach tree? You go to the breach area and keep clearing things and do like breach stones. Clear all these maps right here. If you can't find where these maps are, well, you should be able to find them. They're right by where you started, but just to the south. But if you don't want to do that, I think you can keep fighting the breach boss Zesht, and that will also give you the breach points. Both England and Croatia are looking like pretty good teams, man. Okay. Go back and do the breach here in a second. Okay. Bonk. Okay, we have the Abyssal Depths. We're gonna go do that in a second. Because we need stuff to craft. Make our stuff better. What tablets should you be running for Breach Strongholds? Well, in general, as a general rule of thumb, if you're trying to really juice a certain mechanic, it's usually a very, very good idea to use the same tablets of whatever you're doing. For example, if you really want to juice Abyss, I think the best way to do it is like Abyss, 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 increase the effectiveness and more rare monsters, and try to get the additional effectiveness for additional difficulty every time you open an Abyss. Another thing is if you're doing like pinnacle encounters, I think the theory on the street is, which I have no proof of whatsoever, is that Waystone Chance is extremely powerful. On your actual map that you're plugging, if you're plugging a map for whatever mechanic you're doing. So that would be another thing you could consider is obviously irradiation, increasing the monster level by 1. I think there's a lot of like mixed opinions on that. I think some people think that irradiating stuff actually doesn't do much. In my experiences, whenever I have raised the monster level by 1, I feel like I get significantly better loot. But that could just be confirmation bias. Have I tried the auto cannon build for the mercenary? I have not. Is it good? Mercenary is one of my least played classes because they're usually crossbow. Did we kill everything up here? No. Yeah, I heard gemling can be like kind of anything, right? Okay. Is he using chopper chabber? I don't even want to know what that is. That sounds terrifying. Wait, England scored again? Holy. My God, England is dicking the shit out of Croatia. Croatia doesn't even look like a bad team.
Pack's full.
Wow. The monk is unfinished. Yes. I liked the monk. I just really wanted to play hardcore SSF. Man, England is looking very good. Very good. Borderline terrifying.
Double as is.
Zhang Ron went hardcore SSF and died. Zizrin died. Yeah, someone told me Zizrin died with a mage blood. Dying with a mage blood, that would that would hurt me. I mean, I can't get a mage blood regularly. Why would you put talents while running into enemies in hardcore? Well, when you open the talent tree, it pauses the game, doesn't it? If I'm fighting the boss and I open the passive tree, it pauses the game. So that can't be why he died.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
But at the same time, think about it the other way. If you get a Mage Blood in hardcore, what are you gonna do? Not use it? That's also weak as hell, right? You gotta put it on. So if I can desecrate, if I could desecrate a suffix here, we can't, so let's just double exalt it, see what happens. 22 cold res, nah. I mean, I'd gain 100 life. Oh, it distracted him? Oh, I see.
A useful trade.
Oh my god, this has 700 evasion on it. But it doesn't have 2 to minion skills. So. Actually, I'll buy this back in case I die. It's always nice to save pretty good items for a rainy day, you know? All of this is a bullshit. This requires Waystone tier 11? Bro, how rich do you guys think I am? These guys think I have good stuff? One thing I should probably be doing feverishly is gambling for amulets. Okay, I was gonna try to see if this guy looked like he might have haste aura, but I am just rolling around. I'm a roly-poly. Yes, I'm watching the game right now. England is looking very good. The reason why England is looking good is Croatia. Croatia looks good. They aren't beating a bad team here. They're beating a very good team. Don't want any of this. I guess let's take this. Take him down, boys. Let's jump on in here. Yeah, Congo drew Portugal. I heard a lot of, I didn't watch the game, but I heard a lot of people complaining about Ronaldo. They were saying Ronaldo, I mean, this is kind of what strikers do, so, you know, it's whatever, but they were saying Ronaldo was literally just standing at the edge of the field, just waiting for a pass. Which, that's kind of what strikers do anyway. But I heard a lot of people roasting him for not even, like, trying in the game, not trying to make anything happen. Meanwhile, Messi is literally the leader of the Argentinian team and scores a hat trick. Damn. Wow. Not bad. Wow. Not bad. Definitely want to check out these rattling scepters.
Double as is.
Maybe we can try desecrating minion levels. Wait, the monkey's trying to kill the boss from down here? I love it. Amethyst ring, that could be good. Oh, there we go. Now we have a T6 waystone.
I'll not make the journey home like that.
I don't know why I'm picking up this quarterstaff, but I think it's time to up the thing to the starter endgame filter. Plant Daddy is strong as fuck. Yep, it's very good, man.
A useful trade.
Not a bad. Oh, here we go. Finally. And of course, it has one charm slot. Finally, I got a triple res life belt. This is what I want. So let's use. I got 3 divines. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. There's not really anything I can get Like, the best thing I could get here is armor. I don't know if that's worth desecrating. Alright, let's desecrate it for fun. Who cares? I'm going to desecrate the prefix here. Oh, it has to be jewelry, right? Belt counts as jewelry. Okay, just exalt. Hoping for armor. 12 mana. T9 mana. Crazy work. Crazy work there. Alright, let's see if we can desecrate plus 4 minion skills here. As a suffix. It's a suffix for sure, yeah. Okay, here we go, guys. We need at least +3 minions, if not +4. Here we go. Anything else is a brick. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Guess I could throw an exalt on it. Let's throw an exalt on it for fun. That is unacceptably horrible. I guess we could do... What would this do? Nothing. This is pretty good. Let's throw an AUG on it, see what happens. Excellent. T1 rarity. Do we have an essence for this? Ring. Jewelry. Mana. Fire res. Cold res. Lightning res. I would be losing... It's all about equal. Okay, so definitely not cold. Let's just go... Let's see. I have the most desert runes. Let's go lightning. Let's put lightning res on it. With an essence. Okay. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, this is great. Can I desecrate this? No. Let's wait and desecrate it. Let's be patient. Throw a desecrate with a lich mod. Good shot at... What's up, Wuxie? So desecrate with a lich mod. Is that like with a lich mod? Is that with an omen or something? You mean like this one with the Abba Boo Boo? Yeah, we need... Yeah, they're super common. Yeah, you get 1,000 of them. I'm going to be doing... I feel like in hardcore SSF, you pretty much have to live in Abyss and Breach, right? To craft your stuff. Well, the thing about Breach for me on minions is it allows you to craft stuff with minion modifiers. You can get +2 to minion levels on a belt, right? I think you can get +2 minion levels on a belt, which is pure madness, right? And I think it only comes from the Breach tree. Oh, what's this? Excuse me. Please don't be shit. This is pretty shit. This is pretty much exactly what we didn't want. I guess rare, unique item, but that's not going to be good. You can get a belt worth 100 divine. Bonk. Beast, but he doesn't have haste aura. Give him the Mega Bonk. Man, Abyssal Depth straight up. You can guarantee or almost guarantee minion levels on an amulet. I haven't looked into the crafting of that. Is there an omen that pretty much guarantees that? If so, that'll be very helpful. I currently have +0 minion levels on my amulet. +0. Which, of course, is atrocious. Bonk. Okay. Bonk. Let's keep going here. I can't wait till I get haste aura for this guy, and I get haste on him itself, right? I'm spamming my potions, but my health is still going down. Okay, kill everything. Gothic quarterstaff, that'll never be good, but it'll be a chance shard, I guess. Okay, I will take that. Not bad. Yeah, the monkey slaps pretty good without levels. He's pretty good. Just as he is, really. That's true. 51 spirit on this 800 armor base. But it's armor. Why would we ever play that? Alright, well, I'll bite, I guess. Here we go. I'll bite. Rare unique item. The odds of this being good are 0. Like, actually 0, but alright, whatever. I'll bite. Why not? When in Rome. Have you guys ever gotten anything good from rare unique item from this season mechanic? Even one person ever get anything? Did you ever get something worth even 1 div? It's a beast, but never, no, just trash. Nope, never. I guess maybe I could get a Laviangas, maybe. It's like the only thing that I think might drop that would actually be helpful for me on it, not on this build, but on a different build. Let's see what mine was. The black insignia. Ugh. Take him down, monkey. Okay. Even if we tragically die on this guy to something, this guy has absolutely served his purpose. We have gotten a lot of the breach points, we've gotten a lot of the abyss points, and we have a stash tab full of pretty good items for the campaign if we were playing again. So no matter what, Monkey Boy has served his purpose. Okay. Got another skill point here. Let's keep going with deflection. It has kept me alive so far, so... It has kept me alive so far. My game froze. Hopefully I'm not dead. I hit escape instantly. Okay. We back? Okay. Wait, I'm done with everything. Why am I still in this map? Gold amulet. Could be +3 minions. You never know. Oh, wow. 20 chaos res? It's the best base, too. T2 life. It has evasion on it, too. Dude, if I could hit... Dude, if I could hit minion levels as a suffix here, I think we keep trying to hit... Can you get +3 minions on a 71 base? Definitely we need to desecrate this.
Speak quickly. As expected.
Lord Zero, 9 Rapture. Thank you so much for the subs. Thanks for the plant build. I used it as a league starter for my first time playing in a year. I appreciate you. Hell yeah, man. Great to hear. Glad you had a good time. +3 is 75. Oh, damn it. Alright, well. Alright, here we go, guys. We might have an abyssal boss here or something. I can't remember what this guy is. We ball. We just kind of roll around and let the minions take care of business. Take that T5 support. That's another thing that we've been banking up a lot of. We should have a lot of T5 supports. So that means if we make another character, we can cheat and use all the best supports right from the beginning of the game. So in order to complete this, I don't think we're going to be able to beat this breach. Well, maybe. We ran out of monsters on this side. It's spawning monsters in the hallway through the wall. Oh, there's a lot over here. Nice. It's a demon. It's a humanoid. take all of this. I'll take this 16 skill gem, of course. What do I think is better, this or plants? I would guess that this has a higher ceiling. I think if you had a giga character of this, I think when you fight pinnacle bosses, you're just gonna literally go bonk and they're gonna die. Plants can kill the pinnacle bosses very, very quickly, but it's not gonna be bonk insta dead. It's not gonna be that good. They're both really good. The one that I would prefer to play is plants. I think plants is a little bit more fun than this. Here's the abyss. In there, boys. The Dark Domain. Okay, guys. Some kind of abyss boss. Here we go. Let's hope the monkey... Is this the guy with the bowling balls? Speedy Claxton, you must be an idiot because you can't find Ravenous Swarm in the skill gems. You're not an idiot, buddy. You just lack intellect and you're a stupid piece of shit. That's all. No, I'm just kidding. It's not a skill gem. It's a spirit gem. Use a spirit gem and it'll come right up. Spirit gem. Spirit gems are like the auras and skill gems are everything else. Guys, I am very disappointed with the amount of killing going on around here. Can you guys please kill everything? Guys, kill it all. Come on. Now, granted, it's true that I couldn't even see what you were fighting because I was on a different screen, so I don't actually know what was going on over there. But still. If I die, would I continue this character in softcore trade? Absolutely not. No. That's against the hardcore code. Gmort, first time I've really ever gotten into PoE2 this season. I'm using Maxwell's Skeletal Sniper Witch build, and it's a lot of fun. Glad you're liking the game, man. Hell yeah. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Hell yeah, man. You missed D3.
Another walking corpse. Guess I'll finish
This
this
is one of those, like, is this one of those, like, Anchorman things? It's like, I love lamp. Rick, do you really love the lamp, or are you just looking around in the room and saying you love things that you see? Like, do we really miss D3, though? Let's see. I don't know. Where is this boss? Oh, God. He's got ads? Well, Monkey was supposed to bonk this guy in like 2 seconds. That was definitely not the bonk I was looking for. Good night, Grant. Have a good one, buddy. You missed D3 because you made $500 selling a ring back in the day, but the auction house cap was $250. How did you make $500 for it? The currency cap was $250 for one item. He sold it twice. He listed it twice. You had to buy both of them to get it. Okay. I can't tell you. So I played D3 for 4 years. I can't tell you how many people told me, I'm not talking about this individual, but I can't tell you how many people told me they made this amount of money selling items. And although I have no proof of this, if I had to guess, I would say less than 5% of people that have claimed to have made money selling items on D3 actually made money doing it. I believe that they sold some items, but actually made a profit, like any tangible amount of money, I would say it's probably less than 5% of the people who have told me over the years that have claimed that they did. I had a guy in my stream, some of you might have been here. I had a guy in my stream a few days ago. No, not a few days ago, a few weeks ago. And he said that he got rank 1 in hardcore in season 1 of D2R. He was the rank 199. And he was making fun of someone in chat who was talking about something, saying that he made $30,000 streaming for the 2 weeks where he got the solo 99. And so I asked him, your Twitch name right there, is that the Twitch account that you use to stream the 99 race? He said yes. So I looked him up on stream. I pulled up his stream. I don't think he realized that I could look up his stats. You could look up any streamer's stats easily. So I just pulled up his stats, and it was true. He did get first place, and it was true. He streamed a shitload in those 2 weeks. Confirmed. You want to know what his average CCV was for those 2 weeks? 9 viewers. He said from 9 viewers, he made $30,000. And I said, sir, there is no way you made $30,000 from 9 viewers unless Bezos was watching you. And his response was, have you ever heard of donations? And I said, well, yes, but going back to my point, you're not hearing my words. If someone was just watching you do the race, it's just one person donated you. One person must have donated you 30K, because with 9 viewers, your average income is going to be about 12 cents an hour. Probably not even that high. He said, Rax, you're stupid. Have you ever heard of multi-streaming? I'm like, well, I'm multi-streaming right now, and I've been doing it for 2 years straight. Yeah, I've heard of multi-streaming. Twitch pays the most money by far out of all the streaming platforms. He goes, yeah, but I streamed on Kick and I had 1 million viewers. I go, give me your Kick name. Kick doesn't have any viewership in general. Nobody watches Kick, but give me your Twitch name on Kick, especially for ARPGs, especially for Diablo 2. A, I bet you didn't even stream on Kick. B, if you did, I bet you had 1 viewer. And then he got really, really mad and left my channel. Like, I don't get it. People just, I don't know. People just make up the craziest shit ever. But the whole purpose of this, he seemed to miss the entire idea of like what we were talking about. The reason why I called him out and went after him is because he was insulting someone in my chat for saying how stupid he was for something. I can't remember. He was saying how famous he was and how he made $30,000 in 2 weeks. It's like, dude, you didn't. I don't even think you made $10 from your stream. I don't even think you made 10. And you think you're so famous. I've never heard of you, and I played D2 a lot, and we won the D2 race on softcore. We got first place in softcore. So it's crazy that I've never heard of you, and yet you're so famous. I don't know. People are crazy, man. Rax is the Diablo and PoE goat. Oh god, man, I'm definitely not the PoE goat. I'm also definitely not the Diablo goat, but I am here. We're trying. Take a jawbone, why not?
Reckon I've earned a rest after that one.
$30,000 got a gifted sub. Thank you, Saroganth. Yeah. $30,000, huh? Oh, we did all the mechanics. Why are we still playing? Might as well leave. Excuse me, minions. Why are the monsters still alive? Can you please kill them? So let's see here. We just got this one. So these two are much better than this one. Okay.
Go on. Time's of the essence.
What is it? I have many services. Valgold is worth more for Dorian.
Yes. Where was it? It was like the first thing I took. Can't remember where it is. Damage as extra chaos for the companions. I thought we took that immediately. Where is it? The one where they poison on hit? It's this one, right? Yeah, I took that I think I have every single companion thing except this. There's one with extra cold. Wait, where? Wait, I can make my companions hit harder? Or are they minion nodes? Maybe they're minion? Oh no, there's no minion shit anywhere. What are we... What are the... Where are the... Oh, this one? Oh yeah, I have that one too. Yeah, I took pretty much everything. Companion. Except for these nodes are terrible. Because the increased damage is for me, right? So that doesn't matter. You want to play this build so bad, but the early tornado thing, you don't enjoy it. Is there another way to do this early? Well, Lagartha, are you playing it as your first build, or have you made another build so far in the league? Is it your first build, or
Speak quickly. A good priority. Go.
or no? You've played other builds? So what I would advise you to do, well, first of all, you don't have to play spears, but you could just buy yourself a really godly spear for Act 1, just a super good one with a shitload of damage and just murder anything. But you could go lightning arrow. Lightning arrow is really good with lightning rod. You could get for like literally no money, like a few exalted orbs. You could make any attack based build in Act 1 just feel like you're just raffle stomping it. I think there's some rings with either flat damage on them, some unique rings with flat damage or damage as extra chaos. You slap 2 of those rings on in any good bow and you can just play lightning arrow. You can instantly give your lightning arrow level 5 supports. You can give it a greater jeweler's orb for 4 sockets. All I'm trying to tell you is as long as it's not your first build of the league, you could make yourself so stupidly strong in Act 1, it doesn't even matter. Actually, if you want, you could even play minions if you want right from the beginning. Get a pretty good rattling scepter with +1 to 2, get a +1 helmet, get a +1 amulet. Just walk forward with the skellies. They'll probably one-shot everything in Act 1. If you have +4 right at the beginning. Yeah, just make sure you just grab any old bow with some pretty good damage for 1 exalt. Grab a pretty good quiver and get those rings and put on lightning arrow with 4 sockets. It makes no sense when people complain about leveling alts in this game because there's, for no currency, you can make yourself a god for nothing. The best time to switch to the monkey build by far, you could switch after the first ascendancy if you want, but 100% you want to use Cocaine Bear. The bear, not the monkey. The bear is a lot more reliable. First of all, you won't have the monkey anyway because you ascend in Act 2. But even if you did have access to the monkey, I think the bear is better at the start. But if you could just play Lightning Arrow till the end of Act 3, when you have both ascendancies, when you have the monkey and the bear, that's really good. The monkey and the bear works very well. But repeating the content again and again. Yeah, well, ARPGs in general are pretty... it's kind of what you do, right? It's pretty repeatable, but yes, some people despise doing the campaign over again, which I understand. I get it. I understand why that would be annoying. I could also understand why that would be even more annoying if you work a 9-to-5 job and don't have a ton of free time. I understand. But it is significantly faster, right? You are just actually cruising, so it's nowhere near as painful as the first time. You kind of just, you get revenge, right? How many times has Jamanra killed you? Well, when you go in with a lightning arrow, with a god bow, with, you know, four supports on it, 4 level 5 supports, it's time for revenge. It's got to be some satisfaction in that. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. You have 3 characters above 86. Nice, man.
This is all we have. I will make use of this.
Let's put this here. Let's go here. You one-shot Jamanra yesterday? That's hard to do. You have a 92, a 90, a 92, 2 90s, an 87, and an 85. You guys are beating me. I have a 97, a 95. What level's my monk? 95. And this guy's a 78. All right, guys, I actually think I'm going to hang it up here. A little bit of a shorter stream today, but I actually think I'm going to go to the gym. I've been going like really, really, really late. I'm going to go now and go when, well, honestly, now would probably be a shitty time because it's right after the 5 o'clock traffic, but I think I'm going to go to the gym. Lift. I might swim too. It's going to be fun. Still alive though. We almost have. We got a lot of the. We walked over to the abyss and did most of the abyss stuff. We got several levels on Monkey Boy. We capped our resistances except chaos. We got quite a bit stronger, I would say. So we're gonna finish abyss tomorrow. We're gonna go in here, try to craft some really good stuff. If we're brave, go do our 4th ascendancy. We're gonna have a nice little build right here on Hardcore SSF, still alive. We're doing stuff. Let's raid Gazzy. I don't get to raid Gazzy too often. He usually gets off before me. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, Mortal Carapace. Exactly. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow. I'm also going to try to start streaming earlier if I can just stop going to bed at 7 or 8 in the morning like a degen. I don't have Wolfpack on, Echo. I don't have Wolfpack on. It's not on. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for being here. I don't summon more than 2 beasts. I only have 2. Silver Fist and Dire Tusk. The only reason why I have a 3rd is because it's from your Ascendancy and it's free. Good night, guys.